Good evening and welcome to our annual recognition event. I'm Jack Sear, Scout Executive and Chief Executive Officer for the North Florida Council Boy Scouts of America. Even though COVID-19 is keeping us away personally this evening, virtually we join. We join together tonight to celebrate and recognize the achievement of men and women who give of their time, talent, and treasure to ensure that the Scout Oath and the Scout Law comes alive for young people in North Florida. On behalf of the North Florida Council, our President, Doug Wilcox, Commissioner, Marty Hesacker, our Volunteer Executive Board, and that network of 250 faith-based and civic-based organizations, we celebrate tonight those folks who have earned the various awards and recognition for volunteerism. But more importantly, we also reach out and say thank you. Thank you to the thousands of men and women who give their time each week with thousands of young people to bring alive the 40 words of the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Words that have been recited and read for over 110 years. Words to live by. So, on behalf of a grateful Scout Council, congratulations and thank you, and enjoy your evening as we all celebrate preparing young people for life.
It's exciting to see so many volunteers gathered for the webinar this evening for this unconventional Council Annual Recognition Ceremony for 2019. We are saddened that we are not able to give these outstanding volunteers the honor they deserve in person, but we will do our best in the new spirit of Scouting Fellowship, as tonight we honor the outstanding achievements of Scouting leaders and community members who have made exceptional contributions to Scouting and learning for life in North Florida. Each of you embody the strength and character that will leave a lasting impression on generations to come. 2019 was another tremendous year of change for the Scouting program. So much has happened since then. It is hard to believe that it was only last year that we began the formation of Girl Troops in Scouts BSA. It is important to note that in the midst of all this momentous change, one thing did not change in North Florida, and that is the delivery of a Scout program of the highest caliber, and I might add, to a growing number of young people. Now, I would like to present the awards typically announced last as the grand finale to be first on the agenda this evening. The Silver Beaver is a national award presented at the council level. It is the highest level of recognition a council can bestow upon a volunteer. Tonight, we want to give special recognition to the North Florida Council's 2019 class of Silver Beavers. The Silver Beaver is awarded to Scouters and community leaders for distinguished service to youth, and it recognizes efforts above and beyond that expected for a given position and goes beyond tenure alone. The North Florida Council is able to bestow the Silver Beaver Award to 7 individuals in 2019. It is the work of these individuals that gives Scouting its true force, the power to teach, to enrich, and strengthen young lives. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the 2019 class of Silver Beaver Award recipients.
Walter Carter was born and raised in the Atlanta, Georgia area. When old enough, he joined Cub Scouts, drawn by the uniforms and the promise of adventure. As a Weebelo, he earned his Arrow of Light and all the activity badges. He crossed over into Boy Scouts and found a lifelong hobby. He attended many summer camps, joined the Order of the Arrow, attended the 1981 National Jamboree, and earned the Eagle rank in 1983. In his Eagle application goals and ambitions, he stated that he would like to have a family and one day become a Scoutmaster. He moved on to college, earning a BBA in finance from Georgia State University and later an MBA from Vanderbilt University. He entered the field of corporate finance and treasury and has continued generally in those areas for his career. He is currently the treasurer of Comcar Industries Incorporated, a company in the transportation industry. In 1994, he was most fortunate to be married to his wife Missy, and together they have a family, with sons Ryan, Brett, and daughter Lily. In 2003, he introduced Ryan to Cub Scouting and returned to scouting as a Tiger Dad with Pack 101. The next year, he became the Cub Master and served for 5 fun-filled years. Brett joined the pack in 2005, and the family had many adventures: Pinewood Derby, camping trips, cubbery, water gun shootouts, and much, much more. Walter loves a great campfire, build fires, tell stories, and make memories. He might have on rare occasion told a bad pun or two. Always one to try to push the envelope of fun for scouts, his suggestion of pies in the face of leaders at a cubbery earned him the first one. Yum. He crossed over into Troop 101 as an assistant scoutmaster, and in 2010 he became Troop 101's second scoutmaster. As scoutmaster, he was pleased to approve 31 scouts for the rank of Eagle Scout. He also took a North Florida contingent troop to the 2013 National Jamboree as scoutmaster. In 2017, after 7 years as scoutmaster and after both of his sons had earned the Eagle rank and moved on to college, he retired as Scoutmaster Emeritus. Then scouting changed the rules. Walter's daughter Lily had been active in another youth program, in which Walter assisted as their camping coordinator. It was explained to Lily and her friends that they could have the chance to become Eagle Scouts if they were willing to join a traditional Scouts BSA unit and complete the requirements. They chose to do so. Retirement cut short. Troop 9101 started on February 1, 2019, the first day possible for new Scouts BSA units. In the process of getting everything going, a council-wide camping and education event was put together by Walter and an ad hoc group of leaders to welcome new Scouts, girls, and boys into Scouts BSA. They had an awesome campfire. Troop 9101 is off to a great start, and Walter is pleased to have a great group of Scouts and an all-star group of Scout leaders that make him look good. Walter successfully completed Wood Badge as a Beaver in SR 1031. During his scouting time, Walter has received the District Award of Merit, the Silver Fox, and now the Silver Beaver. He is extremely grateful to have received this recognition for years spent having fun with a purpose. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Walter Carter as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree. Grady began his scouting career in 1991 as the founding Cub Master of the Cascade-Columbia Council's first Special Needs Pack, 545, Silver Star District, Vancouver, Washington, with his disabled son Gordy. A few years later, his job as an archaeologist for the U.S. Forest Service moved to Hood River, Oregon, where he became the Cub Master of Pack 378, Mid-Columbia District of the Cascade Pacific Council, merger of the Cascade-Columbia and Pacific Councils. While serving in the Mid-Columbia District, Grady was a member of the Cub Scout training team and served as the Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner. In 2000, Grady moved to Jacksonville, working for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. In 2001, Oak Hill Church of the Nazarene asked him to assist transferring the charter for Pack and Troop 541 to the church. He served as the COR from 2001 to 2004 when he became the Scoutmaster for Troop 541. Grady taught Great Muskogee's first Baloo training, as well as an instructor at many University of Scouting. He has taught the Archaeology Merit Badge at several winter blasts and served on the Council's Conservation Committee for 4 years. He continues to serve as Scoutmaster for Troop 541, along with Great Muskogee District Scout BSA Roundtable Commissioner. He has assisted in organizing Troop 9542 and serves as their new Unit Commissioner. He was Assistant Scoutmaster for North Florida Council's 2017 National Jamboree Troop 4308 and Florida's 2019 World Jamboree Troop USA 219. Grady has earned the Cub Scouter Award, Cub Master Award, Scoutmaster's Key, Scouters Training Award, Scouters Religious Award, and the Great Muskogee District Award of Merit, and is a Fox from Wood Badge Course SR 582. Grady and his wife Lori have been married for 42 years. Along with their son Gordy, who passed away in 1995, they have a daughter, Ruth, 1998 Girl Scout Gold Award, a granddaughter River, age 11, and grandson Grady, age 4. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Grady Kalk as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree. Jack R. Essere Jr. joined Scouting in 1965 as a Cub Scout. His father was volunteered as the Cub Master of Pack 38 in South Lyon, Michigan. Jack was an avid Cub Scout for 4 years, and upon earning his Arrow of Light, he joined Troop 38. Jack spent 7 years in Troop 38 and a new High Adventure Explorer post. Jack was awarded Eagle Scout on September 13, 1971. By the end of the 7 years, Jack earned a total of 53 merit badges, earning him 2 silver palms. He was also inducted into the Order of the Arrow. In 1972, Jack experienced Philmont and Region 7 Canoe Base in 1973, while all the time never missing summer camp at Lost Lake Scout Reservation. In 1977, Jack joined the United States Navy and became a boiler technician. He spent 17 years in the Navy and had the privilege to travel around the world while protecting our country. While in the service, Jack was married to his wife of 39 years, Brenda J. Essere. They have 3 children and 5 grandchildren. Jack's son Mark was a Cub Scout and received his Arrow of Light in 1995, and of course, Jack was the Cub Master. Jack also served in those days as staff for Shawnee District Day Camp. In 2007, Jack was called to the ministry and graduated 2012 from Northwest Nazarene University in Children's Ministries. Jack was ordained in 2013 as a minister in the Nazarene Church. He serves as associate pastor of Jacksonville Central Church with multiple roles to keep him busy. In 2014, Jack rejoined Scouts as the Cub Master of Pack 382. He has also served as committee chair and several other positions in the pack. He is currently the crew advisor for Crew 909. Jack has held several Shawnee District roles, including Unit Commissioner, Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner, and for the last year, he has served as District Commissioner for the Shawnee District. He has been on several camp staffs, including Shands Camp Commissioner in 2018. He has taught classes at University of Scouting for several years and at Commissioner's College. Jack's accomplishments include Wood Badge, Powderhorn, Masters in Commissioner Science, Scouters Training Award, Cub Master's Key, Commissioner's Key, Arrowhead Honor, and the District Award of Merit. He is very fondly referred to as Pastor Jack. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Jack Essere as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree. Michael was born in the foreign lands of the Great Conch Republic. He moved to America at a young age and started his scouting career at the age of 6. His mother enrolled him in Tiger Cubs to ensure a consistent male role model in his life during his father's frequent naval deployments. He continued his scouting journey with Pack 482 and Den 2. Michael earned his Arrow of Light in 1999. Michael later transitioned into Troop 20. Becoming an Eagle Scout was not his goal, he just truly enjoyed being outdoors and camping. It was when others who were years younger than him were being elected into leadership positions that he decided it was time to step up his game. He inevitably served in many leadership positions within the troop, including historian, chaplain's aide, patrol leader, and senior patrol leader. Michael earned his Eagle Scout in 2007, 20 days after his 18th birthday. In the summer of 2006, scouting for Michael completely changed. He served his first years on Camp Shands summer camp staff, teaching ecology merit badges. That summer, Michael fell in love with Camp Shands and has worked there every summer since. He has served most recently as the camp's aquatics director, overseeing the fleet at the 80-acre lake, operations at the aquatic center, and the training and management of the camp's 15 lifeguards. Michael even became a school teacher to ensure that he would still have summers off to continue his tenure at camp. Michael teaches at-risk special education at DeLand Middle School. He teaches his students life skills, including cooking, home repair skills, and small business management. Michael served as the school's first Teacher of the Year in 2017. Michael believes that scouting has made him the man he is today and given him incredible opportunities. Through scouting, Michael has been to National Camping School 3 times, Sea Base twice, and to the National Order of the Arrow Conference in 2009. He has served as staff on countless programs, including 14 summers at Camp Shands, 12 years of Winter Blast, National Order of the Arrow Conference, 4 COPS, Wood Badge, and has been the course director of 5 Kodiak venturing courses. Michael is married to his beautiful wife, Caitlin, who he says is his #1 volunteer. They enjoy hiking, camping, and kayaking. Michael spends his free time working on vehicles that will never run and woodworking. Michael believes that the greatest joy in life is teaching young scouts a new skill and the aha moment in their eyes the moment they realize they did it. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Michael Fills as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree. Gerald Thomas Harper, known as Tom, returned to scouting in the early 2000s. His son was a Star Scout with Troop 522, charter organization, Ortega United Methodist Church. They went to a council camporee at the Jacksonville Equestrian Center, and he made a decision to leave and go to the scout shop and buy a scout uniform before it closed at 2 p.m. In his words, "I had seen the value that scouting brings to developing boys into men." He became an assistant scoutmaster, ASM, under Bob Brunson, Scoutmaster Troop 522, and stayed with Troop 522 for 4 years as an ASM, seeing his son become an Eagle Scout. In the Scouter magazine in May of 1940, Baden Powell said, "Until we have extended our work to the neglected children of the inner city, we have not covered our field." In the late 1990s, he made a decision to accept Jesus Christ as his personal Savior. About a year later, God placed in his heart a desire to help youth in the inner city areas of Jacksonville. Scoutreach was the perfect place for this. Tom met with Daryl Fleming, and he encouraged Tom to get involved with Scoutreach. Tom completed the SR 660 Wood Badge course in about 2006. He received the District Award of Merit for the Great Muskogee District in 2009. In about 2011, Tom began a BSA troop, Troop 622, with the Sanctuary on 8th Street as their charter organization. In 2014, Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church in Springfield became their charter. Since 2012, the troop has had 2 Eagle Scouts, Xavier Bailey and Henry Kane. In about 2015, Tom received the Whitney M. Young Jr. Service Award. He continues to serve today as Scoutmaster of Troop 622 Scoutreach Division. Tom has also made the time to volunteer in the community. He is a Gideon, serves with the Jacksonville Area Legal Aid, teaches as an adjunct instructor at the University of North Florida, and has been on the Florida Supreme Court. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Gerald Thomas Harper as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree. Danny was born on October 31, 1927 in Tampa, Florida. He entered the U.S. Army upon graduation from high school, receiving an honorable discharge as a sergeant in 1948. He graduated from the University of Florida in 1952 with a Bachelor of Chemical Engineering degree. He joined Hudson Pulp and Paper Corporation in June of 1952 as a research chemical engineer, and worked his way up to Senior Vice President for Georgia Pacific Corporation, responsible for 13 pulp and paper operations in the United States and 4 in the United Kingdom. Upon retiring in 1992 from Georgia Pacific, he continues consulting services in Mexico, Ecuador, Argentina, Panama, and Costa Rica. He was honored in 2013 with induction to the Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church Hall of Fame. On February 17, 2018, the Putnam County Chamber of Commerce recognized Danny with the Wes Larson Living Legacy Award for extraordinary work to improve communities, institutions, organizations, and family life. And lastly, he was invited to be a founding member of the Haven Foundation in December 2019. The foundation will have 11 to 13 representatives from the 18-county area serviced by Haven Hospice. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Daniel Martinez as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree. Jeff began his adventures in scouting when his two sons, Christopher and Stephen, crossed over to Troop 404, Black Creek District. Jeff started as a member of the committee and continued up to become Scoutmaster. His oldest son, Christopher, attained the rank of Eagle, and Stephen his life rank. Jeff continued his work with scouting, active in the Order of the Arrow, earned his Scouter's Key, Scoutmaster's Knot, and completed Wood Badge the first time in 1993. In 1995, Jeff met and married Janet. In 2007, his pastor asked him to help look into starting a troop at his church. As a result, in 2008, Troop 875 was chartered with Jeff serving as the founding Scoutmaster. Jeff, along with the help of his youngest son Steve, his first ASM, saw its first Eagle Scout in 2011. Since that time, Troop 875 has had 8 additional Eagle Scouts. Jeff and Janet love traveling and their North Carolina mountain home, which they have also used as a base camp for Troop 875's High Adventure Summer Camp. Success of the Scouts is Jeff's driving purpose, and to that end, he continues his personal development. In 2011, he enrolled for his second Wood Badge class. He became an NRA instructor and started a venture crew. In 2018, he became the North Florida Council Camp Shands gunsmith, and in 2019 attended a class at the Anschutz Rifle Factory in Germany. Outside of scouting, he understands the need for positive adult mentors in the lives of our youth. Jeff retired from the Florida Air National Guard in 1996 after serving his country for 20 years, which began with active duty in the Air Force, then the Naval Rework Facility at NAS Jax, the 202nd Red Horse Squadron, and finishing with the 125th Fighter Group at Jacksonville IAP. He was awarded the Air Reserve Forces Meritorious Service Medal, Air Defense Forces Reserves Medal, Air Force Training Ribbon, National Defense Ribbon, Air Force Longevity Ribbon, Small Arms Rifle Expert Marksman, and the NCO Professional Military Education Ribbon. Jeff is active in his church. As a result of that, the church is now servicing 3 scouting units, the district roundtable meetings, district committee meetings, and numerous other scouting activities. The North Florida Council is proud to recognize Jeffrey Tillman as a 2019 Silver Beaver honoree.
Congratulations to the North Florida Council Silver Beaver Class of 2019. Please note that we will be presenting the actual Silver Beaver Award to each honoree at the time and place of his or her choosing, with a special recognition at next year's recognition banquet. I would now like to introduce Inga Glaspie, the North Florida Council Vice President for Program, to present additional awards for this evening. Inga?
Thank you, Marty, and thank you for your dedication to scouting, as you are making a difference in the lives of young people. My name is Inga Glaspie, and I'm the VP of Program. The North Florida Council is honored to have thousands of scouting volunteers who work tirelessly throughout the years bringing a quality program to our youth. Tonight, we are honoring a few of these amazing volunteers who have dedicated themselves to making a tremendous impact in the lives of the youth by promoting the traditions and values of scouting. Thanks to these volunteers, scouting is not only fun, but fun with a purpose. These values we are teaching to young people will carry into adulthood, values which will help them make ethical decisions through the lifetimes. Now let's continue on with our award ceremony.
thank you to all of these awesome volunteers. As we continue to celebrate 2019's achievements, we remain focused on our objective to develop effective scouting units. This also means recognizing and celebrating the personal achievements of our volunteers. Congratulations to the North Florida Council Outstanding Volunteers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's celebration. We appreciate all that you do for Scouting, and we look forward to seeing you in person for next year's event.